Day 47 and we are still working on that bed. I'm just trying to iron out a few minor details. And although some people criticise me for how long things take me, and of course my over-engineering, but I just want this project to be as good as it can be. Now I'm looking to test the bed, now I've improved the stability. But I guess I can I can test it by getting on it, but there is the risk that the slats will fall through. Yeah, it literally shakes the whole van, like it's literally solid. That's good work, that. Overall, I'm pleased with the results, and now I want to up the test. Should I try it with this? See what it feels like. If I do like that. Oh God, that is pretty comfortable. Oh God, yeah, I could relax here. So after showing my good work the appreciation it deserved, I realised the headboard now doesn't fit as I now have them stability screws. So the next plan of action was to adapt this so it does fit. However, I realised I left my batteries on charge somewhere, so I couldn't use any of my tools. So before packing up and going to get my batteries, I thought I'd use the time just to do a few final checks and plans for my layout. If you guys would like to see a layout or see a video explaining my layout or my plan for the build, please leave a comment below, and if enough of you are interested, I'll put the time in to do this for you. Now what I need to do is I need to just organise picking up my tool batteries so I can continue the work. Genuinely don't care how long this takes me. Like I don't want to rush it. I'm enjoying doing it, so I'm more than happy for this to take like 2 years. Maybe that's my actual goal. Maybe I just want this finished within 2 years. That's my goal, 2 years. So as long as we're on schedule for 2 years. So unfortunately I'm not hearing back, so I'm unable to organise the battery pickup just yet, but hopefully we'll get that sorted soon. I messaged my mum to see if I can use her driveway. She hasn't got back to me. So after a lot of waiting around and a lot of persistence, we finally managed to get the call to go pick up the batteries. Now we can pack the van up and head back to get the batteries. And I don't know why I didn't pack up earlier while I was waiting, but I think I was just unsure when I was going to hear anything back. So let's actually get some work done. So as you can see from this time lapse, when I place the headboard into the slot, it doesn't actually fit because the screws are blocking it. And yes, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to call it a headboard. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cut slots for each of the screws to go around. So I'll cut the 3 slots for the 3 screws, and then as you can see, it eventually fits in. I also realised that the weather is looking good for the next week. That means in the next week we'll be able to do the windows, the skylight and the fan. So stay tuned for all that content coming up in the next week, providing the weather is accurate. But now I'm just going to do some brainstorming for this frame. As you can see, it goes down, and if I lift up just to show you, you can see the slots I've slotted in, so it slides down perfectly like that. As you can see, it goes right up against there, and I want this to be pushed back as much as it possibly can. Obviously when the insulation's in, it's going to be difficult. Someone from my live stream sent an image with a potential solution, but I'm not sure. Because what I can do is I can actually just screw this onto there and then it's solid. So I can just put a screw in there, and that'll do the job. All this really is going to be hidden. But like I said, the main stability is going to come from the top anyway. So detail of this is less important. I've glued some rivets in so I can put the plate on. One of these metal plates is going here. It's going to be nut and bolted into this, and then there's going to be some bolts that go down into these rivets. So I can bolt it and unbolt it as many times as I want, so the bed will be like easy to remove. So yeah, it goes on like that. it'll hold it down. That's basically it. So it's like, it's good to go. I tested it earlier and it seemed to work really well. Like you can see there's like literally like no movement on that at all. So it looks like we're going to leave the bed tomorrow and make the most of the good weather. So tomorrow we are going to work on the fan. So I'm going to be cutting a big giant hole in the top of my van, which is just going to invite potential leaks. So wish me luck. So I've just finished stream. I didn't get much done today. It was more about planning the bed, etc. But obviously the bed is quite secure. We've got to test it. So I'm happy with that. Tomorrow is hopefully going to be sunny. So we're going to drill a nice hole in the roof of the van and put the fan in. So I'll see you tomorrow.